So that works a bit better. Hi, guys. So my name is Madeleine Gielens. I'm the founder of MaGie Creations. We work on scalable upcycling of spent grain, brewer spent grain. Do you happen to know any numbers about amounts of beer produced here in the EU? No, well, I can help you a bit forward. So I come from the Netherlands. Over there, we produce over 2 billion liters of beer every year. 2 billion liters. And you know how small the Netherlands is in comparison to Spain? It's crazy, right? So those 2 billion liters of beer, they result in a residue stream of 560 million kilos of spent grain every year. So that's the Netherlands. If you then go look at Germany, they have 4 times as much. So if you look at the whole of Europe, I don't even want to imagine how much that is. I think we can cover the whole area from Murcia to Madrid. So, you know, it's a lot. These brewer spent grains are actually about 2/3 of the original malt weight that is used by the brewer to brew beer. So these spent grains, they no longer consist of the sugars and the starches, the soluble protein that is in the original malted grains, because that's all used to produce beer. But what is left is actually the most interesting part. It's fibers and it's protein. So I feel that we can no longer suffice in saying, okay, we use our spent grain to feed our animals, milk cattle, more than anything. Instead, I feel we should just keep it within our food value chain. So that is the mission of MaGie Creations, to realize circular use of spent grain, to keep food food. And the beautiful thing about it is that spent grain is actually, it tastes nice. Well, not in everything. I wouldn't want to recommend you spent grain-based ice cream or something. But if you look at baked products, it really can taste real nice. It adds a certain complexity that's very attractive. And then in addition to that, it's quite nutritious. Because, you know, everything we should eat less of is actually in the beer. And we just eat what we should eat more of. Proteins and fibers. And then again, it's also sustainable. If you keep the spent grain stream in the food value chain, we just significantly reduce the amount of CO2 that we emit. We use less farmland. We use less fresh water to produce our food. So it's just a very logical, I would say, thing to do. And then to close off, it's actually also a quite functional ingredient. So there's enough reasons to make sure that we keep it in the food chain. And that is what we do on a daily basis. We have a team of 10 people in the Netherlands, and we are preparing an investment in our own production facilities, with which we will produce or process 11 kilotons of spent grain on an annual basis. So I'm very happy to be here and to be able to enter the network of the Blendnub people. Thank you very much for your kind, reception today. And yeah, I hope we can join forces to make sure that food production becomes a lot more sustainable. Thank you.
Thank you.